Last time, on Good Job Adventures, our adventurers took a proposition from Blasto to retrieve the pieces of his core and return them to him. So they took off to the ethereal plane, back down again to the vault of Fix's Vancorver Enterprise, stopping this time on floor 69 for a much-needed breather. As they reached floor 100, they found what they were looking for, and much more. Who is this blue being? Will the party survive? Find out this episode here at Good Job Adventures. Big Heph wakes up, falls out of bed, and drags a comb across his head. He shambles, half asleep, into his bathroom, turns on the sink, and splashes his face with some frigid water. Arrgh! He slaps his face once on each side and looks into the mirror, staring deep into his own empty eyes, half expecting his reflection to say something. Go get him, Tiger! Take names! Craft chess! You motherfucking Big Heph! Now let me hear you say it! Motherfucking Big Heph. I can't hear you. I'm motherfucking Big Heph. Damn right you are. Now get yourself dressed. He barks at the mirror and feels a rush of adrenaline. He quickly dresses in his polo and sweatpants and heads into the Great Hall, where foragers of yore churn out weapons and armor of unmatched quality. Hey, working hard or hardly working? He says as he looks over a weary goblin and elemental workers. An obese fire elemental looks up and mumbles, This place sucks. Yeah, well, so does a black coal. Blaze, I'll see about transferring you to one. Why don't you try running those legs instead of running your mouth, you fat fuck? Hef continues walking. Today was gonna be a good day. Another day, another dollar! He laughs, and he makes finger guns at particularly one burdened goblin lifting a massive piece of ore. One of Hef's monsters delivers him a white can. Psk. He lowers the sunglasses from his forehead and begins to chug his frosty drink. The god of the forge smiles widely, thinking of all the advancements his hard labor has produced. The ore collapses atop the goblin carrying it. Like a crushed insect, the creature squirms briefly before becoming still. Big Heph sips his drink and takes a seat at a wooden rocking chair. Hef's hard labor had produced advancements for many a god, making his and their lives easier. He's turned schematics from great gods, including his bro Agma, into real, tangible devices. He was truly the greatest. He begins walking over to his office, a hall of similar size to the Great Forge, completely encrusted with gold and rare gems. Hef decided on only 3 fountains. He was often impressed with his own thriftiness and modesty. Big Hef sits down at his desk and boots up his machine. A loud whirring begins to shake the marble columns of this cavernous hall. Ba-da-da-dum. This is one of his most successful inventions, the communicator, a remarkably complicated patchwork of gears, cogs, and runes. It's used to monitor the prime material plane, as well as any of his followers. Other gods have even begun using it for their own devout. It's not all-seeing, but hell, not even the god sight is. The fucking nerd. You see Hef adjust his comm cam. Welcome back, everybody, to today's follower stream. Ding. Thanks, Helmet Head, for the 3 millennia sub. The chat dings. I watch. We're gonna be watching one of my favorite faithful today, Bilhelm bro. He's always getting himself in these sticky situations in goblins, but he always manages to pull himself out of them. Now, ladies and gents, let's give it up for the Goblin Whisperer himself, the maestro of uppies, Mr. Onyx Brew! He pauses, then announces, Also, I'm suspending hazard pay for the immediate future. You can all thank Blaze for this. Big Hef claps his hands twice, and a panicked monster runs and delivers him several more white cans. Big Hef would need to fuel up. Today was going to be a doozy.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens, it's Big Heph.
You all stand in the Museum to the Silver Blaze, face to face with this being made of pure divination energy, who had previously been inspecting the dire mirror, but now directed its attention towards you. It stands there, floating gently above the ground. Its limbs are slim, slender, and long. Its arms seem stretched, and its hands reach far beneath its own kneecaps. A contorted smile fills its otherwise featureless face, and while it stands there silently, you could swear you hear laughter in the air.
Oh, that sounds frightening.
Vin, would you describe it as slim, shady?
It's slim blue. Babu dee babu die.
Would you describe him as a slender man?
Perhaps one could say that.
Fuck.
He's
Is his name Jeff, and does he kill?
It just continues to stare at you.
Is he on the ground?
He's floating.
Can I roll insight to see if I get any violent intentions from this?
Sure. Go ahead.
Well, it was a 5 plus okay, and I got an 11.
You take a look at this being, and you're attempting to kind of get a grasp on it, and it kind of looks at you almost as if it's kind of looking at a dunce. Like, it's kind of just seems bemused.
This guy's a dick. I yell at him. I'm no dunce. I'm a captain of a very popular shipping vessel.
Now, as you stare towards this thing and kind of like verbally assault it, that seemingly hollow laughter seems to grow slightly louder, and you see the being contort and stretch and shrink until its facial features closely resemble yours, which is essentially nothing, and then it speaks out, "My name's Zaul!"
That's not my... Okay, I don't know who that is. I'm Captain Wilford Weatherville, ship captain.
Ooh, do me next.
And then it sort of changes again, and then you see it looks like Ander, and it says, "I want to be immortal!" And the laughter seems to grow even louder.
Yeah, I am so confused by what the hell this thing is. As Wilhelm just points to
I think it's some mean light source that's making fun of our wishes.
And then you see it changes into Bilhelm, and it says, I want to craft the perfect armor. The
Wait.
best set of magical armor that I can."
Wait, my wish wasn't to be Aul.
I mean,
And you see it
you are
changes.
Captain Weatherville.
I don't know why I found that really funny.
And you see
Good
it
point.
the laughter grows as you commented on it.
What was Breathweaver's wish? Tell us.
Let's find out.
And then you see it changes to look like
To be
Breathweaver. It's
Aul.
like, I want to be a dragon.
I want to be a ooh.
And it begins to snicker with you guys, almost as if it also finds this entire situation incredibly comical.
Alright, so Mr. Big Head thing, are you going to do more than just make fun of our wishes, or what?
It kind of changes a little bit back to what it used to look like, this faceless being that's just smiling at you. It begins to like mist off almost, as if like a blue aura is surrounding it, and you see like text begins to fill in the room in common, and you begin to see flashes and visions, and one of them is Elagos being knocked out by a couple of the woodwodes in the city of Ruel, just outside the city, and the laughter grows even louder, and then it cuts to your fight with inside of Prey's simulation, where Breathweaver gets knocked out by Wilhelm's clone. And the laughter just keeps rolling around, and I actually want one of you to roll a perception check.
I'll do it. 22.
So as you're looking at these visions, something that you had never noticed before is each time that something bad happens to you guys, or something bad seems to be happening in these visions, you can see the golden standard glow slightly blue from these visions, where you can see semi into the ethereal plane. And then more visions pop up. The machine's legs propel steam backwards, and as the steel giant speeds forward, both trunks like arms raised above its head. Moments later, they come crashing down with a massive thud and the sound of crumbled stone. The giant procures the stone, the teardrop covered in blood. And you see the laughter goes incredibly loud, roaring almost, as you look from a different perspective of Mina at the top of the Tower of Ruel, and you can see an expression of hope in her eyes, moments before it's replaced by fear and anxiety, before both of those feelings were completely crushed. And the laughter is now echoing throughout the entire room.
I agree with Captain Weatherville. It is a dick.
It's a dunce!
The blue on the pins. That's
Oh,
divination
jeez.
magic.
So, like, should we be afraid of that or what? Is it going to tell our future? Oh
I mean-
no.
Yeah, this guy... I don't like this guy. Why are you doing this, guy? I don't like it.
And then you see the text that seems to have been like filling your heads and pretty much commenting over all of these past references just like start to repeat over and over again. Pawns, pawns, discarded pawns, and you see the being's face begin to twist more and more as the laughter dies down and grows at each time that these words are written across the room.
Pawns? I thought you were the one who played Dragon Chess, Elagos.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, and why is it using Comic Sans as its font type?
I didn't want to comment on it, but yeah.
Yeah, this font could use a glow up.
While the rest of the party assumedly tries to figure out what Andrew meant by what he just said, I'm going to, like, try to move around the creature and, like, draw my weapon ready for this thing to, like, attack if it does.
Okay, so as you draw your weapon ready for this thing to attack, you see this being kind of materializes a few icosahedrons inside of its hand and throws them towards the floor.
What are those?
They're D20s.
And then as you are gripping onto your weapon, Elagos, it drops to the floor and the laughter grows even louder. As you see the gold standard on your, affixed to your being kind of just flash blue briefly.
I'm gonna take off my gold standard and throw it.
You take off your gold standard and you throw it. It disappears from sight, and moments later, it reappears on you. And the laughing seems to grow
Not
even
really
louder.
funny, but I guess comedy's subjective.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can toss this gold standard and see if I can blow it up.
All right. How
What's the gold standard?
how are you attempting to do that? Are you like blasting it with magic, or?
I want to take the gold standard off and throw an Eldritch Blast at it.
And he yells, talk about a glow up.
So you throw it against the wall and you cast your Eldritch Blast, and you see this being produce another icosahedron. And your Eldritch Blast blows up in your face. You're going to be taking 5 damage.
Ow!
As it reappears, the gold standards reappears on your cloak.
Vin, out of character. Is this thing literally attacking us with nat ones?
You'll have to wait and see. And you see, as you guys are sort of watching this, it begins to mist up again, and different visions appear this time. You see, he then takes the icosahedrons, and he has a whole bunch of them in his hand right now, and he throws them towards the ground. And in the vision of the steam room within the tower where Blasto is seated, you see the images begin to change, and all of these images are slightly different, but they all have the same end result, and all of your corpses seem to be littering the room, while this being stands behind a blue-eyed Mitzi, whose gold standard is blazing blue. And it pulls up another image of that same scene again, and it rolls the dice, and the image changes to the same result. And then even more of those images pop up, thousands of them, again, you fail. And then the being disappears.
Oh, jeez.
The fuck was that?
That's a bad omen.
So are we like destined to die or something or what?
It looked like one out of those 14 million realities was good.
So are
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. We gotta move our pawn to the final rank.
is that
Tying
is,
it all
is that how
together.
Dragon Chest works, Elagos? Please verify. I don't know how the game works.
I think you'll find our pawn equal to yours.
What about Go? Did anyone want to play Go?
I'll play Owl.
How about we like
that
go
game.
ahead deeper into this place?
Is there anywhere to move in this room?
If only there were like a narration of us going further into this thing.
Bilhelm just looks up at the sky.
Yeah. I thought we were in like a vault room, right? Or are we not in that?
Oh yeah, we were on the 100th floor.
So is there
You
anywhere
are
else to
currently
go in
within
here?
the vault room. The only things of note in this room, you do see the 3 blessed steel bars, and there are still the items that are located within this room.
Right, what we came here for.
Then I want to grab one of the bars.
I'm gonna attempt to pick up
Okay.
a bar as well to see if I can interact with it.
You are able to touch the bar, as it is within the ethereal
I'm
plane
going
at
to
the
attempt
moment.
to smash the mirror.
That's gonna be like 77 years of bad luck.
Oh yeah.
The dire mirror? This is really bad. So if you go up and attempt to smash the dire mirror, how are you attempting to do so?
I'm going to. How big is this mirror?
It's about the size of like it's a medium-sized mirror. It's circular and it has a silver like lining to it. It's not too large.
All right.
I'd say
I
so.
will attempt
Yeah.
to. I guess is it just standing straight up?
Yes, it's standing straight up. It's also inside of a glass case right now.
Wait, so that guy was in the
The
mirror? or
mirror
what?
is inside of a glass case. That seems redundant.
No, he was staring at it.
Oh, I guess.
He was in the room
A lot
with
of
you.
Shattered glass here. I'm going to say checkmate, and then I'm going to stab the glass.
Okay. So you attempt to stab. Now this is the glass surrounding the mirror, correct? Okay. As you attempt to stab it, you're able to successfully break the mirror free from its exhibit, as you can now actually see the mirror clearly.
Frosted glass.
Could we not see it before?
Can't
The
see it.
casing was made of glass.
They call me Mistress Glass. What happens? I'm just gonna poke the mirror with my knife and see what happens.
Oh, this'll go well.
So you poke the mirror with your knife, and you kind of see the mirror itself almost bubble, kind of like the exterior to the tower, almost as if it's made out of some sort of viscous metal. It's definitely not made out of pure glass, as you see ripples go across it, and then eventually it will subside.
Can I put something through? Like, if I put a piece of glass into the mirror, do I see it on the other side? Or is it just a mirror?
If you put the piece of glass through the mirror and nothing actually happens, do you actually remember what this mirror does?
I thought Eligo saw something in it before, but I don't remember if that's true or not. Like when he had his vision.
No.
Is this
The
where I saw the
vision
vision
came to you.
before?
This mirror is an exhibit known
I
as the
don't
dire
remember what that
mirror.
is.
Breathweaver was the one who had read its description inside of the
Oh,
index
great.
earlier.
Breathweaver, what does it do?
Let me tell you about it right now. And then you insert Vin explaining what it is because I don't remember.
Breathweaver just opens his mouth and Vin's voice comes out.
Exactly.
So the dire mirror, as Breathweaver is able to eloquently recall for you, the dire mirror was a powerful tool that the Silverblazed used only in, dire times. It is said that it would always provide them the truth, the future. However, the price of the truth was the mirror itself. I have in possession one of these mirrors. This is the excerpt he is reading from the index.
Someone always tells the truth.
But the cost is the mirror itself. I guess that means it can only be used once.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
Well, who is it?
I know. I'm trying to find who it is.
Do we want to ask the mirror something?
What is the answer?
What do we ask it?
How we don't end up as a corpse?
That's a good question.
Should I... Alright, mirror. I'm gonna level with you. Things are not looking good for us. There's a blue man, possibly in a group, we're not sure. Breathweaver has been confirmed to be not the fairest of us all. It's kind of shocking, but yes. Alright, mirror, so how do we get through this whole thing without dying? What do we do?
After you ask the mirror this, it begins to glow a deep blue, like the being from before, and the color begins to spill out into the entire room, filling it up until the room seems as if it's underwater.
It's so blue.
Yo, listen up, here's the story about a little guy who lives in a blue
Then, like
vault.
fish swimming through the deep, images start to flow around you, showing the images that the blue being had shown you before, your inevitable defeat. But in some of these images, you notice something odd. Some of them are completely white. You see these images start to form in front of you, as if they are begging you to reach out and view them.
Let's take a look.
Alright.
I try to view them.
So, I believe someone said that they were gonna reach out, or no?
Yeah, I'd like to view the images
So-
that aren't like laced with sadness. Also, why is blue the color of all the bad things? I
Why?
resent that.
Oh, yeah.
And while the party's investigating the mirror, Wilhelm's just gonna cast Prayer of Healing
Alright, that's fine. So you see inside of these visions now, as you begin to collect the completely white images, you see visions of yourself standing in this room, handing your badges to one another. But in every vision, Bilhelm is no longer wearing his gold standard. You return to Blasto's Hall, and a fight ensues. Some are possessed. Sometimes only one person is possessed, but much stronger. And sometimes there are more people that are possessed, but much weaker. But again, it is never Bilhelm. And towards the end of the fight, you see that he has successfully made a tear from the bars. He mutters something, and then the image turns to a blank white sheet.
In how many of these predictions is Benedict Cumberbatch holding up his index finger, like very shakily, to indicate this is the one?
You do not see
Sherlock references.
You do not see Benedict Cumberbatch in any of these images. In fact, after each one of these successful
Good.
Bilhelm images, the image simply turns white.
I guess we know who the fairest of them all is.
Well, that answers that question, but how do we get out of this alive? I thought that was your question.
Don't.
Wait, what?
Wilhelm, carry on our legacy.
I'd like to point out that through this realization, Wilhelm is fucking stuck in Prayer of Healing's 10-minute cast time.
Wait,
Wait,
what?
what?
He's just praying to Big Heph. By the way, y'all regain 9 HP.
While you're all watching TV, Mama Bilhelm is just fucking making you guys cookies.
Wonderful.
Well, yeah.
I am not. Let me see if I have any like heals that I can do right now. Cure wounds. How much help would that?
I think we're pretty fine. We're all gonna die anyway, except Wilhelm.
All right. Is there anyone? I have cure wounds. Is there anyone in particular
True.
who's like not?
Does it
in a
really
good
matter
spot?
though?
Yeah, I just saw that we're gonna die, and that this mirror that can answer any question said no matter what we do, we're gonna
Yeah,
die.
but we don't have to make it easy for them.
Except Wilhelm, fat fuck.
What if it? Wait, hold on a second. What if it?
Except
I
Wilhelm.
had an idea, but I'm not sure if it is correct, so I'm just not gonna mention it.
I don't know if it seemed like that, but not everybody dies in
So
all
most
these
of us are going to die.
I mean,
No, don't blow
well,
the goblin
I'm not the
horn,
one who
Wilhelm.
shoved the goblin
Don't
horn in
do
my
it.
face, so yeah, no, that was not the thing I wanted to do anyways. I mean, what if it's that like you all survive, but then I have to die?
Oh, jeez.
Are you really okay with dying though?
I mean, Ander, I didn't wake up today saying, I'm going to embrace death in the face, or what? Look death in the face and merrily take his hand.
But Andrew, I don't think any of us are okay with dying.
I'm going to embrace death right in
quite
his
frank,
gaping
I'm,
maw.
I don't even know if that's like the right outcome. That is just, I figured I would bring up a different way to interpret the vision that you all saw.
Well, that's one way to interpret it.
It seems, yes, hopefully no one can die. But it seems like from this all-powerful mirror that can tell the truth, we're all gonna die.
So guaranteed at least one party member is dying.
You see in the images, there are
That's a risk I'm willing to
instances
take.
in which some of you may die. In some of the other instances, there are simply knocked out comrades, and Wilhelm is just the only one that is able to complete
So-
what this mirror is telling you, the task at hand.
Agreed.
I think whatever it is, whatever the keys to success is, I think these badges are part of it. But before we can worry about that, I think we need to take these
Well, at
bars
least
up to
need
where
the
they belong.
bars.
We needed an emerald, I think,
Yeah, we need an emerald
and a
Alright, so
transmutation.
we've got
magic, I
the
think, and that
bars.
was the
What was
rest
the
of
other thing we
I
need?
thought.
So the three things we need are the bars, an emerald, and once we have both of those, we forge the thing and then say the transmutation.
it. So we.
The problem is Tomas couldn't say the transmutation
Excellent.
because he ended up jerking away.
So do we have everything we need?
Shut.
Though, it didn't.
Oh, super.
It seemed like if we're fighting possessed people in these visions, didn't seem like Blaster was ever on our side. So, may want to keep that in mind when we give him the things he needs for a wish.
Didn't the image just say that Wilhelm made the things that we need to get the wish?
Well, if Wilhelm's making them, he'll probably.
I'd like
Made the teardrop.
I'd
We
like
don't know
to
if he
think that I
uses
would
it.
actually use it properly, but like, who the hell knows?
But first, we need to get that thing off of you.
At this point, is Wilhelm still wearing his gold standard?
He currently is wearing his gold standard.
Yeah.
Alright, sure. Wilhelm tries to remove the gold standard.
The gold standard, to clarify.
Okay, you're able to hold it. in
Alright,
your
Dela
hand.
goes, here, take it.
Eligos like puts out his hand to take it.
Put it on.
Elagos, you now have 2 gold standards, and Wilhelm's does not return to him.
Well, I guess that's step 1.
Step 2, question mark. Step 3, cross it.
Step 2, I think, is to take these bars back.
Yeah, let's go up the elevator.
All right. So, you all exit this room and head up the elevator and return to the main hall. As you do so, the visions that you've been shown kind of run through your minds, and you return back to where a portal is leading back to the tower. Do you wish to step through it? Are you ready?
Let's quick save first.
Yeah, well, hang on, I'm leveling up. Do I want to put a point in opportunist?
You think it's too late to respec?
I really should repair my gear.
Hang on, I froze. I need to relog.
Rip.
What settings you want?
Default? Should I go to borderless?
Don't borderless. Do shadow quality low. If you put it on high, it can make the screen too dark. Alright, I think.
Two blast.
I fucking hate all of you, like straight up, like every last one of you. I hope you TPK now. Fuck y'all.
2 Blastos appear in front of Elagos. One of them is really dark, the other one is light. I need to make sure one of them is not visible.
Oh my fucking god. All right, so I'm assuming that you guys.
Yeah.
One moment, I need to invert my controls.
Oh, my controller's dying. I should go replug. I'll get it.
Even when it's over, it's not over.
Bit in shambles.
Oh,
Wait,
right.
you use a controller, not a mouse?
Well, of course.
I do.
What kind of heathen are you?
What was our strategy again?
Andrew, go top.
Okay, no.
I thought Andrew was more of a bottom.
All right. Oh my god. All right. You're all done. You're all canceled.
Okay,
Fuck
I'll
you.
take that.
Alright,
Alright, everyone,
No.
thanks for listening to Good Job Adventures. If you like what you just heard,
Gentlemen, we did it. We broke Vin.
All right. I can't. This next part is my favorite.
We
All right,
will
so
die. They're finally rid of you.
you all get ported back
Excuse
to
me?
Blastos Hall, and faintly you can see a blue being hanging on to Mitzi, whose eyes look completely glazed over. You look towards Blasto and Fixus, and they are both surrounded in a blue mist, completely frozen. And then we're going to roll for initiative.
Ooh, guys.
I bet it's a 1.
Nat 1.
Yep.
Nat 1.
You gotta
18.
get more. Yeah.
So it's
I got a nat 1 too!
Tyler, nat 1. So what was Ander?
21.
John Peters and Captain
Uh,
Wilfred Weatherville might be admiring the airships as everyone else goes through the portal.
Elagos and Wilhelm.
18.
16.
All right. So I'm going to be rolling Mitzi's.
So, just to clarify, who is hostile to us in this scenario?
The blue man.
Currently Mitzi, who is being possessed by the Blue Man.
So we're fighting the Blue Man group?
The Blue Man group, indeed.
But there's only
There's
one.
more than one person possessed. Yeah.
Are we still in the ethereal plane that we can see this blue man?
You can see him kind of latching onto Mitzi, but you are now within the physical plane.
I thought this tower was in the ethereal plane.
The tower is within the ethereal plane, however, it presents itself as the prime material plane.
It's a plane.
So now we're going to begin the fight. Ander, you have the first roll.
Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can launch an Eldritch Blast at if Blasto's around. I'm gonna launch it at him.
Blasto's
may.
not hostile though, right?
Oh, he isn't?
From what you can tell, he seems frozen in a blue mist.
I'm going to, since talking is a free action, I'm going to yell out before Ander does anything. Ander, don't kill Mitzi.
Okay, so wait, is Mitzi still hostile?
Anders, like, putting the knife away.
You know if you tell him not to kill...
An Eldritch Blast at Mitzi.
You!
Alright, so you throw an Eldritch Blast at Mitzi. What's your roll?
13.
Alright, you actually end up missing Mitzi, as they're able to dodge gracefully away from your Eldritch Blast.
Good job, Andy. You didn't kill Mitzi.
Yeah, he also didn't hit her either. That's my...
You kill Mitzi now. So, as you attempt to absolutely smash Mitzi with the Eldritch Blast, you see the blue being that's latching onto Mitzi sort of extend its hand forward and completely block and diminish the Eldritch Blast, granting protection.
It seems like there's something near Mitzi.
And then it is Wilhelm's turn.
So did Mitch just cast shield or?
From what you can tell, you were able to see that that some sort of force field appeared in front of its hand. You can assume that this was an additional action. And yes, it looks like a shield.
Alright, what Wilhelm's gonna do is roll on up next to Mitzi and prepare an attack action so that if she tries anything, he will non-lethally strike her.
Alright, gotcha. You walk up near Mitzi, and then you prepare a non-lethal strike. You are being semi-reminded by me that you should probably get crafting. And then, is there anything else that you can do on your turn?
That's it.
Alright, it is now Mitzi's turn. They're going to attempt to attack Ander.
If he's within 5 feet of me, I'm going to impose disadvantage.
Please do.
Does that work on range attacks?
Yes, I think it does.
I'm pretty sure it's any attack that I can see.
I'm gonna yell
Okay.
at Mitzi. Don't kill Ander.
Alright, and because Mitzi did a thing, Wilhelm's gonna bonk her.
Okay, so you can go ahead and...
Well,
hit
he rolled a 9, so no. He tries.
No, you miss, unfortunately. You see as like a shield kind of appears out of thin air. It just seems as if like air itself is blocking your
Just
attack.
can't hit, see that
And-
Mitzi.
It's bonkers bad air day.
Alright,
That
so
was a stretch.
actually this is going to be affecting more than just Ander. It's going to be affecting Ander, Elagos, and it's going to also be affecting Aul. And I would like you each to make a wisdom saving throw.
Did it hit?
It
18 for me.
technically does because it doesn't have it to hit.
Alright. I got a nat 1. This is 2 nat 1s in a row.
That's 17 for me.
Oh wait, I have my inspiration
succeed.
still. I'm gonna use that. I got inspiration all the way back in episode 9. Before Vin started handing them out like free candy.
There you go.
Oh, so that should be an 18. I forgot to update.
Oh god damn it, my dice fell.
So 18, 18, and then 1 inspiration die.
Oh, and that's 20! This is
Alright, you all succeed. At the actual opposite. Do you wanna flavor that? This was the spell Fear.
No, don't. No, yeah, let me see if I can
I'm
think
not
of anything
scared
good.
of you.
He declares he's not
I do not
afraid,
fear
and then
death.
starts shouting the word clown at Mitzi over and over.
I was literally about to do that, but fuck, I need to.
Cloud!
I do not fear death, Jack Sparrow.
What?
Wrong weapon.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
I do not fear
Yeah.
death, John Peters.
God damn it. Alright, so none of you are feared, and it is now going to be Captain Weatherville's turn.
I'm assuming I have higher dex than you, Corley, and by assuming I mean I definitely do.
Wait, I thought
That's why I put
you
you
guys
down.
rolled that once.
Yeah.
Did you
They did.
skip
We
my
don't do that
turn?
rule here. That's only
Oh, wait.
for a custom one.
Yo, wait, that's right. I
Elagos,
did.
my
I
dex-
did. It's Elagos' turn.
My dex is just that
It's
good.
Elagos' turn first.
Poor Elagos.
It is Elagos'
Damn it.
turn. I
Alright,
apologize.
I'm still holding up the bars, right?
I believe so.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna flavor this attack if you don't mind. So I'm
Sure.
gonna take the bars and I'm gonna go up to
Flame
Mitzi.
will operate.
This is gonna be a non-lethal strike, but I'm gonna attempt to like knock her out. Hey Mitzi,
Okay.
stop me if you heard this one. 3 bars walk into an inventor. And that is a 17 to hit.
So as you are about to cross Mitzi's face with your 3 bars joke, both of your gold standards seem to start to heat up, and you can see them flash blue slightly, and then all 3 of the bars fall out of your hands almost as if you've thrown them, and then you just completely miss and whiff as the 3 bars just fall, scatter across the ground.
Damn, Elagos
crowd
is dropping bars.
All right, Mr. Weatherville.
All right. We are positive
Captain
it is my
Weatherville,
turn.
pass your gold standard to me. Maybe you can hit her then.
Yes, I will take off my gold standard and attempt to give it to first mate Jonathan Peterson.
All right, so you provide first mate Jonathan Peterson with your gold standard. Moments later, it disappears from his hand and reappears upon you.
God damn it, John Peters!
I think the mirror told us about this one.
What is that? What?
All right, I'm going to attempt to. I'll attempt to walk over to the blue mist and see if I can free Blasto / fix this number 5 from it.
Okay,
Would I have to roll Arcana or something?
sure. Go ahead and roll Arcana.
I got what? This dice is fucked. I got another nat 1. I'm not even. I'm changing out my dice.
You stare at it.
Damn it.
You stare at it like the orb of confusion, as you are going to end up ending your turn.
Prolonged exposure to the orb of confusion will give you confusion.
It is now John Peterson's turn.
I'm gonna follow in Captain Weatherville's footsteps and also try to roll an Arcana on this blue mist.
You got a nat 1.
Sure, go ahead.
I got a 16.
Plus.
All right, so you.
That was with
is
the
there any
plus.
plus there?
That was with the
All right.
Oh.
So you take a look at this blue haze, and you're able to determine that this is a time stop spell.
Zawaruda.
Yeah, we're literally fighting the world.
We are the world.
We are the world.
If was there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I would like to
Ride my
Ray of
bicycle.
Frost Mitzi.
Are you rolling your dice
just
or?
did.
Yep. Give me a second. 17.
You're able to successfully hit Mitzi. Roll damage.
To put my 17 one?
Shield or something.
2d6, 2d8, 2d8.
Wait.
1
Carry the 1.
God, fuck. 4.
All right, so you're able to successfully deal 4 cold damage to Mitzi. It is now Anders' turn again.
Well, actually, Vin.
Oh,
I would like to cast Quicken. No, never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
He wants
Okay.
to do his taxes real quick.
carry the 2, and here's my $1,200 check. Ander,
How
your
did you
turn.
H&R block those attacks?
My fucking god.
I'm gonna start by casting Shielding Aurora around myself, which gives me resistance to all damage until the end of my next turn. And if a hostile creature enters this aurora, which is 10 feet around me, they will take a certain amount of radiant damage if they end their turn in my circle. And then I'm gonna go back to Arc 1 Ander with a Chill Touch.
Okay, so you use your chill touch. What's the roll?
11.
You miss.
See.
Point blank range.
So you see a necrotic hand fly far beyond Mitzi, as you are now within range of your shielding aurora. So it hasn't ended its turn yet, since it's not Mitzi's turn. So shielding aurora doesn't do anything. Is there anything else that you can do?
Nope, my turn's done.
Okay. It is now going to be
Alright, so how
Bilhelm's
far
turn.
are the bars from Wilhelm?
They're about 10 feet away from you. Slightly scattered, about like 3 feet apart, but that's just because Elagos
Alright,
chucked them.
what Wilhelm's gonna do is he's gonna walk away from he's gonna walk over from Mitzi to the bars. Does that invoke an opportunity attack or no?
No, it does
That's
not.
from Elagos.
Stop you for hearing
Elagos
this
just
one.
gets hit for no reason.
Alright, so Wilhelm walks over to the bars. He busts out his portable forge.
He's doing a bar crawl.
Yes. Vin, in terms of action economy, what would it take to, like, set up the portable forge and then put the bars into the forge?
Portable forge action would be 1 action to create the portable forge. The second action would be to place the items inside of the forge, and the third action would be to actually create the teardrop item. So it will take you a total of 3 turns
Alright, so
to
yeah,
complete it.
as my action, I'll plop down the portable forge. As, like, a free action, I'll just pick up the bars, and then I'll just, like, hold them in my hand, I guess. That's kind of it.
Alright, and that's... Alright. If that's it, then we're going to be heading into Mitzi's turn. And now, Mitzi is going to attempt to attack Elagos. You see the large being sort of align its hand with Mitzi's, and you see a blue crackling energy begin to form in their hand, and then it's going to attempt to hit you. Ha! Nat 20. All right. So
don't
Elagos,
believe
you're
it.
going to end up. I would take a picture right now without moving that die.
Yeah, because that would be proof.
Yes, it would. You're going to end up taking 15 cold damage.
Actually, that's not. Oh, well, that's not terrible, but it is almost half my current hit pool.
And then that is going to... Actually, no. It's not going to be the end of their turn. As you see, they're going to sort of sing this terrible, terrible song. As it sounds as if, like, metal is grinding against metal and shrieks are coming out of Mitzi's
Oh,
mouth.
come on, Vin. Your
and
singing
you
wasn't
see,
that bad the other episode.
And you see a floating musical note appear above their
What
head.
type of note?
It's a
C-sharp.
single note.
That's not how that works.
You mean like a whole note?
Dotted quarter?
A whole note, then? That's it. The end of their turn. It is now Elagos'
Are you
turn.
sure?
It is now Captain Wilfred Weatherville's turn. Yes, Elagos, you may
Alright.
go.
What about...
I am going to attempt to non-lethally strike Mitzi to try to get her to stop this spell.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Hop! That is a 19.
Alright, you miss. As you see your sword completely almost phase through her. As you just get incredibly baffled as your incredible strike is completely changed its
Alright, if
course.
someone else gets
You
a
see-
19 and they don't miss, I'm gonna feel incredibly picked on.
There is a specific reason why you're being picked on, as you feel the 2 gold standards now on your being grow even hotter and flash blue yet again.
Can I use a bonus
Oh,
action to
jeez.
attempt to take one of them off?
Is Elagos having hot
You may.
flashes?
You may.
No one?
I may have hot flashes.
Both. Yes to both.
Alright, what do I have to do? I just do it, or do I have to roll something?
No, yeah, you can take it off. I mean, what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna like drop it to the ground, throw it somewhere?
I'm gonna try to put it on Mitzi, actually.
Okay. You attempt to place the gold standard on Mitzi. As you do, the gold standard appears on them. It disappears and reappears upon you.
Well, shit.
Roll insight.
I think I already know what this is gonna be, but sure. Oh, it's an at 1.
All right. You can't take it off. It is now Wilfred Weatherville's turn.
Since Mitzi had
Alright.
already gone, they would take damage from my shielding aurora.
Yes, so they're going to take damage. What is your roll?
It's actually a flat damage.
Oh,
It's my warlock level plus my spell modifier, so that would be 11 radiant damage.
okay, gotcha. They take 11 radiant damage.
Flat
and,
radiant damage.
Flat radiant damage, and that's it. Oh, Captain Weatherville.
I will, Third Weatherville, I guess attempt to stab Mitzi's ankles with my crease, non-lethal.
All right, go ahead.
I'm not even kidding. I got a 1 again. I'm not kidding. Like, this is actually fucked. I don't know what to do. I might start rolling on roll 20 because this is actually this.
You roll a nat 1 and you attempt to
I
slash.
give my inspiration to Owl?
Let me roll again.
Weatherville?
Okay, no. I just wanted to test the dice.
Alright,
wasn't
so-
fucked, and it wasn't.
You can give your inspiration to Owl.
I will do so.
Should I roll on roll 20?
Yes.
Go for it.
If he gets a 1
I
again,
shouldn't have
I swear to
inspiration
Christ.
or advantage on that. 1 second. Let me roll that again.
You can take the first roll.
Alright, I got a 19.
All right, so you attempt to slash at its ankles, and then you feel your blue crest, the gold standard, flash, and then you attempt to slash Anders' ankles. You successfully hit.
This is-
Roll your damage.
I got a 5.
My ankles.
All right, Andrew, you take 5 damage.
Why?
I got him! Oh, shit.
It is now Captain John Peters'
Aim
turn.
for the metal
Captain.
bits.
So if we aim for
Oh,
Andrew,
first
maybe you'll
hit.
hit her.
I wouldn't
I'm
advise
going
that.
to do a chaos bolt at person. Mitzi.
Thank you
All
for
right, go
clarifying.
ahead.
Does a unnatural 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see, 2d8 and d6. Guys, I think it has to be magical to hit her.
My crease
Actually,
is
isn't
magical.
your Chris magical?
Yes.
Never mind. I'm just that good.
Roll your fucking damage.
What's this? 6, 10, 11. And let me just check what damage this does. It's either force or poison. I'm gonna stick with force because I feel like whatever she is right now isn't gonna be affected by poison.
All right. So you can go ahead and deal that damage. How much is it?
11.
All right. So you're able to successfully hit Mitzi with your Force Bolt, Witch Bolt, and you see them almost take like a step back, seemingly in awe of your awesome power, Breathweaver. It is now Anders' turn.
Okie dokie. I want to see if there's something with the pins that is probably magical.
Okay.
I want to use Arcana.
Go ahead.
We'll see what it is.
So you're able to discern that each time that someone potentially messes up or is about to do something very good, there is a penalty enacted by the gold standard. It seems as if something is happening to your luck.
Guys, I think it's something with the gold standards, like what the mirror said.
We all heard the voiceover, Ander.
Also, why would Elega still be wearing his gold standard if we got new armor from...
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Andrew?
Nope, not really.
Okay, it is now Wilhelm's turn.
Alright, Wilhelm's gonna take the bars and yeet them into the forge.
All right, so you have yeeted them into the forge. Would you like to use any bonus actions on your turn, or are you done?
Alright. Is there anyone in the party who looks particularly worse for wear?
Elegos, I think.
Yeah, I'm not great, but I'm not, like, gonna die.
Well, either way, by the power of Hephaestus, here is a healing word wherein you...
I can also heal myself, but thank
Here
you.
is a healing word wherein you regain 5 hit points.
Alright,
Huzzah.
I'm not gonna sneeze at 5 hit points.
So it is now going to be Mitzi's turn. And as Mitzi is still fighting you all, eyes glossed over, you see a blue aura begin to sort of form across them. And you can sort of begin to see visions coming from them. You see Mitzi departing for the docks to enter Tofek. You see Mitzi going into Prey's simulation and successfully beating it. You see them finding a nice life here within Tofek, meeting a blacksmith and crafting many devices with him. And you see Mitzi at his deathbed later on. And as you are all watching these visions at this point, you see the blue light begin to blaze up on Elagos's standard, and Elagos seems to get a blue aura surrounding him. And then we're going to go into Elagos's turn. And now Elagos is going to... He's going to attack Elul with
excuse
his
me?
longsword.
Why?
What?
I don't get what's happening. Why is he doing this?
I think I get it. I think he's possessed.
He also rolled with
He's been possessed.
Well, that hits.
Yeah. Let me just actually change it so it's not an advantage.
Well, then reroll. Good.
Oh, fantastic.
That one.
So
He hits Mitzi.
you're able. He hits Mitzi. This might be the first time you do it. All right, what's that damage? 9. You deal 9 slashing damage to Mitzi. As in an actual turn of fate, you're able to slightly break free of
Could we
possession and
flavor
able
it
to hit
such
them.
That the last wills of Elagos struggling against his possession is that he ends up hitting Mitzi.
I'm fine with that.
That's perfect. So you're able to. You actually did sizable damage there.
And he
So
goes lethally this time.
he goes for the throat, not the ankles.
It's 1d8 plus 3 with the longsword.
Ooh, nice. Yep, it's still on the 9 damage. So you're able to deal 9 damage successfully to Mitzi as your last will escapes. It is now going to be Captain Wilfred Weatherville's turn.
Not sure what to do here. I guess I'll attempt roundhouse kick Mitzi in the throat.
What?
Okay.
You got a better idea, Bilhelm, or you just want to keep making little toys? Oh my god, the dice fall off the table. 1 second.
Is it a nat one
Nope,
again?
but
It's a
what's
2.
5
Gotta be nat.
plus. Alright, I got a 12.
You actually miss
Yes,
Mitzi.
I'm assuming. Alright, I'll attempt to do it again for my other attack, since monk thing. It's a 2. This is the worst rolls I've ever gotten, ever. It's a 9.
Perfect. You also still fail. Great boss fight. So
Well, even if I hit, it would
At the
probably
end-
just hit Ander again, so this is probably...
is there anything else that you could do?
I don't think so, since I think the other attack was my bonus action. I guess I will move... I don't even know. I was just gonna fucking stand there, take it.
Alright. It is now Captain John Peters' turn.
First mate, please.
You're a captain in your own right. I bet you are first mate.
So these gold standards are what Prey gave us, right?
That's correct.
Jeez, Prey was never on our side apparently. Fuck Prey. So it's glowing blue on the 2 people that are possessed right now, right?
That's correct. It is glowing blue on Mitzi, and 2 of them are glowing blue on Elagos.
I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but I could cast slow on them.
Give us a glow up.
I'm gonna give the 2 enemies a glow up.
Alright. What do I have to roll?
It says you have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Did you put something in your mouth?
Maybe.
Oh no, that was me. Sorry.
Oh. Jesus. What's your spell save DC?
15.
They actually both fail.
Nice. So, they have a penalty of -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws and can no longer use reactions. They can only take an action or bonus action, not both. Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, they can't take more than 1 melee or ranged attack during the time. The creature attempts to cast a spell of a cast time 1 action. They have to roll a d20 on an 11 or higher. The spell... Oh,
Alright.
I roll a d20, and on an 11 or higher, the spell doesn't affect the creature until the next turn.
Okay.
And the creature...
Is that it for your turn, or?
Yes.
Okay. So now it's going to go to Anders' turn.
So I'm assuming I can see the gold standard on Mitzi. I'm gonna see if I can try and grab it and try and rip it off.
Okay. Go ahead and attempt to do so.
I'm assuming this would be a grapple check.
Yeah.
18.
All right, so you attempt to grab it off of Mitzi, and you are successful. Your grasped hand holds the gold standard, and you open it to see your victory, and it is gone, and it is affixed to Mitzi again.
For real? Well, guess that's the end of my turn, I guess.
All right, so now it is Wilhelm's turn.
Alright, so Wilhelm's gonna take the time to somehow forge the tear in 6 seconds.
It's a slap job, but it works.
But yeah, I'm just gonna forge the thing.
Perfect. So you're now in possession of the teardrop.
Oh wow.
Well, that was easy.
Like I said, he somehow crafts it in 6 seconds. I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, last time we had to go through a whole like rigmarole to get it.
We did have to go through a huge rigmarole. Possessed Elagos.
Sounds racist when you say that word. Don't say that anymore.
What
Is there
rigmarole
anything that
Don't
like
say
no,
the word
that's
Elagos anymore.
All right. It is now going to be Mitzi's turn. And as they see you have now successfully crafted the teardrop within 6 seconds, they're going to attempt to attack you, Wilhelm. And they're going to roll. Does a
Nope.
18 hit you? Okay.
Damn.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because you have that +1. All right, so and that ray of frost is able to miss you, and it kind of just hits one of the walls, sending more steam up into the room. And then you see Mitzi is going to cast something towards first mate John Peters, and then John Peters' eyes are going to start to glow blue.
It casted something at me. So I have to roll a D11 to see if it immediately takes over or not. I mean a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck me! Okay, I'll use it. I hit the microphone wire and it just immediately fell up.
I've got to roll a D11. Oh, fuck me!
Why does John Peters
Exactly
get the roll
11.
now?
I have one turn before I'm possessed.
So what was the roll?
I rolled exactly 11, which means that I have a turn before I'm possessed.
Okay. So you see the creeping magic headed towards you, but it is going very slowly. And it is now
Sucker.
going to be Elagos' turn. And you see Elagos is going to extend his hand, and the same energy is going to head towards you, John Peters. Roll it again.
Let me roll it again first, by the way. This time I got a 12.
Can I counterspell this?
Alright, so are you actually casting Counterspell?
Yep.
Okay. So you're able to cast Counterspell, and the spell seems to not fizzle, seeing as that it is likely at a higher level than your
They have to roll
Counterspell
for
would be
that.
able to.
It can still cancel out higher spell levels to be able to roll for it. So I need to roll about 10 plus the spell level.
Okay, go ahead.
17.
You are successfully able to end the spell.
Am I unpossessed now?
You're not unpossessed, but you're no longer attempting to possess
Damn
Breathweaver. Sorry. And now it is going to be Captain Weatherfield's turn.
Alright. I mean, Wilhelm, you got the teardrop. I don't know what... I guess my work here is done. I guess I will just... it's not much to do. I guess I will attempt to do a reverse suplex on Mitzi.
When did Al become WWE?
Very casually, you know. So go ahead.
Would that be athletics? What would that be?
I'll let you go
Or
athletics on that
acrobatics,
one.
because I'm trying to do like a flipping maneuver.
Flavor it, and then I will let you use the acrobatics.
Alright, I'm going to grab Mitzi kind of from behind while I'm facing the other way. Like, so I'm grabbing her throat, but I'm also facing the wall opposite of her. And then I'm going to attempt to do a flip and land with her on the ground first.
Okay, I'm down.
1 second, that did not roll well. It keeps hitting my fucking mic stand. And then it stops. This is...
Try roll 20.
I'm gonna roll 20. This is... Did it roll? Okay. Nope, that's still not great.
Yes. Alright, I will roll their acrobatics against that. Ha! Nat 1. Alright, so yeah, you're able to successfully perform this maneuver. Go ahead and roll a...
Elagos would say if he
Roll-
were not possessed.
So roll your d10. I'm gonna make it a d10 of damage,
I'm
almost
rolling
as
on
if
roll
it's like they're
20
falling.
again because
That's fine.
my
yeah.
dice have been cursed. I got a 9.
Alright, so you're able to successfully knock out Mitzi.
Fatality.
And then you see the blue being kind of comes off of Mitzi, and then it comes on to you.
Hashtag Divinity 2 Blood Moon Island fight, Vin.
And then you are now possessed. Now it is going to be Anders' turn.
Well, Ender, I guess it's just me, you, and Bilhelm left.
I think I have an idea.
And don't worry about the blue beam. I have something planned for that.
Okay.
That's not gonna work.
I don't
Whatever that
like how
plan
you
is.
said that. Again, Elagos
Counter
would
spell
say.
work. This has to work. Period.
Alright, I'm gonna fire another Eldritch Blast at Blasto.
You really hate Blasto.
You really
It's
don't like
not Blasto.
Blasto.
It's
Blasto
a magical blue entity that I don't know is tangible, but might be through spells.
Yeah, that was my next idea. Would I be able to fire an Eldritch Blast at the blue
So
thing?
Aul.
No, Blasto.
Oh, Blasto. Okay. So wait, who are you hitting?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try and hit the blue beam that's kind of hovering over Elagos.
Okay.
Because we see like the blue thing hovering over them like a puppet master.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. Go ahead. Try to hit that.
Okay. That's a 21.
Okay. So you attempt to hit the blue being that is latching onto them. You're able to successfully hit it, and you see it dissipates momentarily and then comes back. You feel as if you have dealt damage to it. However, you do it seems to simply reform.
Like regenerated or just like pretend like so you think
Just
it
pretend.
did it
It's just
regenerate the
pretending.
damage it took is what it looks like. Is that what you're saying?
It looks like it regenerated its appearance,
Okay.
but you felt as if your Eldritch Blast hit something. But
Yeah.
that is what
Maybe
that
we
is
should
the
just keep
info
hitting
you
that
received.
then.
I mean, sounds like a good plan. Wilhelm's almost done with his stuff.
Make the wish. Owl would say.
As he's Orb of Confusion.
Who's Aul?
Well, it's not his turn though.
Not yet. So Ander, is there anything else you want to do? I think you have another Eldritch Blast, right?
Eldrick.
I'm gonna try doing the same thing again.
Sure. Go ahead.
That's a 20. No natural.
All right. You are able to successfully hit it again. Roll your damage.
That would be a 8 damage.
All right. You're able to deal damage to it as it seems to reconfigure its form. Is there anything else that you can do on your turn?
Nope, I think I'm good.
All right. It is now Wilhelm's turn.
Yeah. Alright, noticing that Wilhelm's compatriots are half possessed, half getting, like, semi-slapped around, Wilhelm
Half elf.
gets, Wilhelm gets doubly sweaty, and with the teardrop in hand utters, "Bind to me, grant my wish, create what I want, destroy what I do not, slay the past with my desire, disrupt now with my greed, corrupt the future with my selfishness, bind to me and grant my wish, Wilhelm Onyx Brew."
The emerald that is currently inside of Blasto kind of fly out and hit the teardrop. And as that happens, Wilhelm, you see time around you begins to slow down. And you kind of look towards the teardrop that is in your hand right now. And it seems as if it's beckoning you to say something, as if it wants you to wish for something that it can provide to you.
With the wish that has been bestowed upon me, I'd like to make sure my friends are not fucked by the current circumstances of possession, metallization, and boo-boos.
And you see the teardrop begins to glow green. I didn't think boo-boos would be used, but I'm very happy that it is. And Wilhelm, as you speak your wish, time seems to slow down even further. And you stare towards the blue being that seems to be split across multiple of your party members. And you see it seems to look horrified, and its smile seems to be kind of contorted into a frown.
You say it looks blue?
It does. You've overcome the impossible, and you've beaten reality. this monster's reality. And then eyes appear on its face, and they begin to narrow. Its face gains a smile even wider than you would have thought possible, and all you can hear is laughter. You stare at this beast, almost as if looking past it, and another vision fills your mind, and your surroundings. A forgotten port town, dreary, fetid, and dark. The sea seems to call to you. The smell of dead fish and rotting wood fills the air. Placed like cargo on this dock, a figure wears the shadows like robes. Moonlight scarves his neck until the clouds unravel it. His features hidden, as if the darkness cast from his hood was a pit to the abyss. His grin flashes like a lantern, and everything around you grows white. Big Heph's eyes grew 3 times larger, until his sunglasses barely even seemed to cover them. The highly caffeinated beverage he was halfway chugging through was spat out, and extinguished the nearest forge. The device! And you would never imagined a giant dwarf could move so fast. But with a massive gust of wind, he was gone, rushing through the clouds as he hurtled through the heavens to where the device was located. He arrived. Multiple floating screens displaying diagnostic data covered the cloud. Every resource was being maxed out. In the middle stood a massive golden fountain, like device, where multicolored streaks of light were supposed to be filling the pool. He noticed the lights had changed. They were all green now. The device meant for managing, maintaining, and suppressing the weave across the plains for mortals in the absence of Mystra was being corrupted and overwritten. Big Heph makes his way down to the main console, rapidly typing in rune sets into the device, attempting to shut it down. And all of the screens had begun to change, to display only one image, an encircled green 8-pointed star. Big Heph whispers, "By the gods," as a blinding green light overtakes him, and all of the surrounding area. It shines so bright until it finally begins to turn white, until nothing is left.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Good Job Adventures. If you like what you just heard, be sure to let us know by subscribing to the podcast and leaving a review for us. For questions about the cast, business inquiries, or contact us at goodjobadventures@gmail.com. For everything else, follow us on Twitter at GJAdventures. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.